Hello, and welcome back to the Goodness Margin, the place where we find margin for the good things in life. Today, I want to share with you 8 things I do during the weekend to set my week up for success. If you don't already, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. You can hit the bell to be notified when the next video goes live. A weekend routine is one of my 4 core routines, and it is something that I've been doing for a really long time, and I found that it is one of my most important routines because it truly does set the week that's coming up for success. So here are the 8 things that I'm going to do to set my week up for success. You can do these in any particular order that works for you. Sometimes if I see that I have a busy weekend, I'll grab some of these things on Friday and go ahead and take care of them. Sometimes I wake up on Saturday morning and just knock them out and get them all done. And then sometimes it's Sunday night before I'm completely finishing what needs to be accomplished. So number 1 is going to be a fridge refresh. I don't know about you, but my refrigerator, I'll have leftovers or something will have expired. And so each weekend, I'm going to check my refrigerator and see I need to throw this away, or this is something that's about to go bad. Maybe it's some meat or something that I had cooked, had leftovers. We haven't eaten them. I'm going to stick them in the freezer. Another thing that I do during that time is I double check for any vegetables that are kind of on their last leg. And I know that the first part of the week, I need to use these vegetables up. It helps me to not be wasteful. Also, we'll have a damp rag handy just in case there's any little spills. This keeps something from building up in the refrigerator and having a stinky sort of mess. After the fridge refresh, that kind of leads right into number 2, which is meal planning. I prefer to meal plan using first the ingredients that I have on hand. So if I see that I have some chicken that I've thawed out that I didn't use during the week, I need to use that on Monday. Or if I have some zucchini that's starting to maybe get a little bit soft, I know I need to use that up really quickly. I am going to meal plan with the items that I already have on hand. And then going forward, I will plan out the rest of my week and create my grocery list from that. I'm going to be honest with you, meal planning is one of those things that seems like someone that is talking to everyone about organizing and all of that would just come naturally and it'd be something that I love. That is not true. Meal planning has been something that I really have struggled with in the past, but because I have made this a part of my weekend routine, I make myself do this every weekend. I'm going to meal plan. I meal plan because I know that it will make me prepared for the week. On Monday at 5 o'clock, when everybody's like, hey, I'm getting hungry. What's for dinner? I know what's for dinner. I've already laid the meat out. I've already started marinating something, or I maybe already have something in the crock pot. It really takes a lot of stress, a lot of weight off of me and makes my life so much easier. And it saves a ton of money to meal plan. I will link below an entire blog post and video that I have all about meal planning. So number 3 is my inbox. I used to have a desk that everyone would take the mail or papers and kind of pile them up on it, and it would become sort of a mess. Having added this step into my weekend routine has really, really transformed not having any paper clutter. Not only are we a paperless family, but I deal with paper on a regular basis, and it has made paper not an issue at all. So what I have is at our little office area in our kitchen, it's a little nook over here. I have a little metal inbox on the wall. And so typically when mail comes in our house, I will deal with it right then. But if it's something that my son sees as a piece of mail when he's helping to pick up at night, or if my husband has some receipts he needs to give me, they're going to drop that in that inbox. That way it's confined, it's right here. So every weekend I'm going to pull everything out of that. I'm going to go through and see if something needs to be trashed or shredded, or if it needs to be filed away. And I have an entire blog post and video that I'll link in this blog post all about my paperless system. But I'm dealing with that paper right now. So even if you're not paperless, you are dealing with all of the paper that came in during the week that you didn't have time to take care of. And then if it's something that I need to do, if I have a few minutes to go ahead and sit down and do it, I will. If not, I have a to-do folder and I'll pop that in the to-do folder knowing that first thing on Monday, I'm going to take care of that. This really keeps paper from piling up. It also keeps me from missing something that's really important because every single week I am dealing with the mail that comes in our house. Number 4 is laundry. Now, I do laundry every single day, or at least I really try to. My goal is to do 1 load of laundry a day. That means starting the load, washer, dryer, folding it, and putting it away every single day. But sometimes life happens and the week will get a little bit crazy. Or maybe I have some extra bedding or blankets, and so it's more than 1 load a day that needs to be done. During the weekend, I'm going to catch up on laundry. I intend to end Sunday afternoon with nothing in the laundry basket. The reality is that there's always a little bit of laundry that needs to be done, but not enough to do an entire load. So that Monday I can start over again. So on the weekends, I'm just going to take the time to go ahead and get completely caught up on laundry to set my week up for success with laundry. That way no one's asking, hey, where are my clothes? I know that during the weekend I've taken care of that. The fifth category is clothing. So my son does an online public school. He's almost 15. I don't need to lay his clothes out for the week. He can take care of that. My daughter is in kindergarten, and so I am going to start with Monday and hang her clothes up actually for each day, Monday through Saturday. And then I even put the Sunday dress. The week gets crazy. Maybe Saturday is a little crazy. Sunday morning we wake up. I don't have to think about what she's wearing because the previous weekend I already decided what she was going to wear. Her dress is ironed. We're ready to go. For her school clothes, I will put a little pair of shorts that goes under her dress, kind of fold that over her dress. I will clip a hair bow that goes with that outfit. That way, for another routine, which is my nightly routine, all I have to do is walk into her closet, grab the next outfit, hang it on the hook, and we're ready to go. It takes me just a few minutes to set her clothes out for the whole week. This is a huge time saver. If you're someone who leaves the house every day for work, this may be something for you to try to do for your clothing as well. Number 6 is going to be errands. These are, do I need to go to the dry cleaners next week? Do I need to drop off some library books or pick up some library books? Do I have an Amazon return? It seems like I always have an Amazon return. Do I need to print off that little label there and take it to the UPS store? What errands do I need to do? If I have time on Saturday, I love to go ahead and knock those errands out. Those things are taken care of. This really keeps returns from building up. Years ago, when my life was not in the order that I strive for it to be in now, there were times that I went to return something and they're like, hey, you've passed the 90 days, you can't get your money back. I don't ever want to be in that position again. And so each weekend I look and I say, do I need to return something? Do I need to drop a deposit off at the bank? Do I need to drop off some library books to keep from having any late fees? Set your week up for success by going ahead and determining what errands are you going to need to run on Monday. Number 7, this is a really important one. This is my house refresh. Now, what I am going to do, and I incorporate my kids into this house refresh. Usually I divide my house as a 2-level house. Upstairs is all of the bedrooms and bathrooms. Downstairs is our main living area. So usually on Saturday morning, I'm like, all right, let's get started. I start in my closet, which is the furthest room and upstairs. I have my little basket that I use for my nighttime routine. And I'm going to pick everything up, make sure everything is tidy in that room. If it's something that needs to go to another room, I put it in that basket, move on. I move through the entire upstairs. My children's bedrooms are upstairs and they're both helping me. This is also a great exercise in them learning to help each other. My son helps pick up things in my daughter's room. My daughter helps in my son's room, and we're going to make sure the entire upstairs is completely tidy. I'm not vacuuming and dusting. That's something that's a part of my regular weekly cleaning routine, but I am going to start the week off with the house completely tidy. This really helps to keep those little random clutter piles from piling up, because if there's something that's sitting in front of the door of the attic that I needed to put away, I'm going to go ahead and put that away. It's not going to sit there for another week. And so I'm taking this time to be sure to put all of those things away. And then typically either Saturday night or Sunday evening, I'm going to do that again for the downstairs. Now, part of my weekly routine is to make sure my main living area is picked up every night. But the difference in my weekend house reset is I'm going to go through the entire house. I'm going to be sure that there is no clutter. There's no random item that's sitting out. We're going to start the week with a tidy home. I encourage you, if you don't want to try anything else on this routine, try the house reset. It makes a huge difference starting off your Monday with your house completely tidy. And then last but not least is my planner. I love my Full Focus planner, and I actually will have it linked where you can pick one up yourself. If you haven't tried it, I encourage you to try the Full Focus planner. I'm going to not only look at my week going forward, which this is something, if you're married, check with your spouse. You guys look at your week and say, hey, did you know I have this appointment? I need you to pick the kids up for this. This kind of communication really helps keep those emergencies from happening. So we're going to look at the week forward, but also I'm going to look back at my week and see what things did I accomplish this week? Or is there something I didn't accomplish that I need to bring forward to the next week? And I'm planning my week out. This is another really great way to set your week up for success. So this may seem like a long project, something that, oh my goodness, this will take my entire Saturday. I promise that it doesn't. This entire routine maybe takes me a couple of hours, and that's if I did everything at once, but I sort of divide these things up throughout the weekend. Maybe you have something that you would add to your weekend routine, and I would love to hear what that is in the comments below. Let me know if you try this and how it works for you.